Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you some tactical analysis on the Bitcoin chart, as Bitcoin just recently dumped and is in danger if the bulls cannot hold the line to actually dumping even lower. So I will take a look at how low this price action could actually go. And as always, on the flip side, if the bulls do hold the line, we'll take a look at where our next levels on the way up could be. And with that being said, we'll jump over here to the Bitcoin 4-hour chart. And in the previous video, we were actually watching this trend line setting up as a possible descending triangle along with this support line down here at around 55.6. And we did actually get a break up and out of the triangle, and Bitcoin's price was looking to build some momentum. However, there was some news about a new variant that may cause some lockdowns, and some panic ensued in the Asian markets, and we saw a sell-off. That panic then bled over into the European markets, and that news is kind of centered around South Africa, Europe, and Hong Kong. So these markets really did bleed off. And unfortunately, this move took place while I was sleeping, so I did not get the opportunity to go short. I definitely would have on the close of this candle. This would have been a no-brainer short, and if any of you got in on that, congratulations. However, the Bitcoin bulls do appear to be holding the line. In my previous video, I said we could see a sell-off down to around 54,000. Well, we went just below that. However, we have bounced back above the 54,000 level, and I was saying 54,000 to 52.5. We sold off to around 53.5. So we're right in that zone, and Bitcoin is now bouncing up. It has found support on the current 4-hour candle at that 54,000. We wicked down to it, and we are now moving back up. And what is notable is the US market opened back here on this candle and has currently dumped around 2%, yet Bitcoin and Ethereum have bounced. So that is somewhat bullish news, and I tried to get into a long position on Bitcoin. However, I didn't get filled. My target was around 54,000, and the price had already moved past that before I could get my order in place. However, with that being said, I was able to lock in an ETH position, and it's currently up almost 14%. I will let this run. I will move a stop loss up to ensure that this ends in profit. But right now, I'm up almost 14% on this bounce. So I will be keeping an eye on this particular trade. And if you guys are interested in seeing tactical analysis on ETH, drop your comments in the comment section down below, and I will consider doing tactical analysis in the future on ETH on a regular basis. Now, jumping back over here to the Bitcoin 4-hour chart, the bulls definitely need to hold this line if they hope to push this price back up towards, for starters, they've got to get past 60,000. That was the level we were looking at previously, and after that, there's a bunch of resistance up around 61,000. So the 60 to 61,000 zone is a level the bulls have to breach through before they have any hopes of going any higher. On the flip side, if the bulls lose control here of this 54,000 level, then we could be headed back down to 52.5, which was the lower level I was looking at. And if we jump over here to the daily candle chart for Bitcoin, you can see that 52,000 to 52.5 level comes in right around where this EMA is coming up, and we have had support before when we're underneath the ribbons at that and returned back to a bull run. And if there's any hope of that happening, the bulls do need to hold, first of all, 54,000. After that, the next level is 52.5. If the bulls fail to hold 52.5, then we're more than likely headed right back down towards 41,000. That's a real possibility. And right now, really, the bears are in control as long as they hold this price below these EMA ribbons. As you can see, once we got below them, we have rejected out of them. We now have rejected once again, albeit there are some other circumstances with that news that has pushed this price way down. The bulls did look like they were ready to break back above. However, they got crushed by some unexpected news. And so right now, the real battle for control of this price between the bulls and the bears is at a key level of 54,000 to that 52.5 level. Anywhere in this area, the bulls have to hold, otherwise we're probably looking for more pain. Now, on the flip side, if the bulls can turn this around, the first thing they need to do is get this price back above these EMA ribbons. Without doing that, the bears stay in control. And as you can see previously, when the price gets down below the ribbons and the bulls are able to get it back above, we are typically in for a decent move. And if I zoom out a little further, it's not just this one time. Also, after the big dump in May and we went down to 30,000, the next time the price got above the ribbons, we saw this run up to 52,000, which was a nice recovery. But again, the bears pushed the price down below, but the bulls stepped up, got it back above, and we ran to an all-time new high. But right now, we're really watching to see who's going to win this battle on this daily candle. Now, before we wrap up this video, we will jump over here to the weekly candle chart. And since we are headed into the weekend, we only have a couple more days for this candle to flip back above this 786 level, which we were watching in previous videos to be support. Well, we have crushed down through that, and that 786 level is right around 57,139. Let's call it 57.2. The bulls really should look to get this price back above that level. But with that being said, they really have their work cut out for them. And what they really probably need to focus on is avoiding letting this candle sell off into the 618 level, which is around 51,000. And if the bears crush down through the 618 level, then we're looking back down at the 50% level or the 382 level, which would put us down around that 42,000 to 41,000 level. Now, that more than likely won't happen on this weekly candle, but it is a trend that we could see continue on the way down. But on the flip side, if the bulls hold support here, which we saw back here did act a little bit of support, we're finding it right now. The bulls are battling those bears to get this price action back up. The first level they're going to have to conquer really is going to be this 786 level, which is around that 57,000. Then we're looking at that 60 to 61,000 level. After that, then we could get right back up to all-time new highs. If we can break that 69,000 level of the previous all-time new high, then we could possibly be looking at the 1272 level around 74 or 75,000. After that, we're up around 88,000. But right now, the bulls are really in danger of losing control of the battlefield, and the bears have a pretty firm grip on it at the current moment. So, with that being said, I will continue to keep you updated, so now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button so you don't miss those future videos. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. And until next time, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.